Hi, my name's Lisa and this is my daughter Alexis and my son Cody. We're from Bury. I highly recommend Kids Feeding Team to anybody who's got any kind of issues with food, nutrition. Alice was diagnosed with celiac disease about 2 years ago, and before the diagnosis she was always complaining of having stomach pains, and then sometimes she'd be in pain and have diarrhoea, have to run off to the toilet, and we couldn't understand what it was. We needed to find out what was going on. So on the worst days, when symptoms were at the worst, she'd be screaming in pain, and we just needed to find something to help her. My husband's Italian, and a big part of our daily life and our meals, it revolves around pasta and all different types of sauces, so we really needed to get some advice. When the gastroenterologist told us that Alexis had celiac disease, we were astonished and scared. We just didn't know how to cope with this problem on our own. We didn't have enough information about it. We were afraid that Alexis was going to struggle growing up. She was not going to be able to enjoy food, that she just wouldn't grow into a healthy adult. We were just really worried. We're looking to find someone who could help us to clearly understand what celiac disease was and how to manage the problem. We needed to find someone who could help explain to us clearly what kind of foods we could look for, help us to find a nutritionally gluten-free diet that would support and help Lexis thrive and get all the nutrients that she needed. We were looking to find a private clinic that could help deal with this disease, with celiac disease. We wanted to find a specialist private clinic that dealt mostly with kids' feeding issues and feeding problems, and this seemed to be the top ranking clinic when we had a search, and we looked at their website, and they just seemed to be the best one in the country that we could find, that was located in the northwest of England. So it suited us fine to come here. We saw some really good reviews from the website. A colleague of mine who I worked with had used the services before, and she recommended Neve highly. She couldn't recommend her highly enough, in fact, and all the services that they provided. So we did some more research online. Again, looking through the website, we explored every avenue, and we wanted to get the best service that we could. So after looking through the website, we contacted the clinic, and they booked us an appointment for the following week. Neve, the paediatrics dietitian in the Kids Feeding Team, helped us to understand the mechanisms of celiac disease. She really broke it down to us to explain what it was. She drew diagrams, she showed the kids so that they could understand it, and really broke it down in the most easy to understand format. And so she explained to us about following a gluten-free nutritious diet, and told us what could go wrong and what the concerns were if we didn't follow the right diet, and really helped us to understand everything from how celiac disease affects the gut and can affect other parts of the body, and to how the symptoms can be eased with the right diet, and how you can live a normal, healthy life with this disease. It's just about managing it. So yeah, really, really pleased with the service that we've received, and we're able to make informed choices now. Neve talked to us about diets which were naturally gluten-free, so we knew what foods we didn't have to really search for specialist foods. We become able to learn what's naturally gluten-free, what we can have easily, and then also she's shown us an app on the phone which we could use, so that when we did go in the supermarkets and buy food, we could scan into the app and find out whether it was gluten-free or not. So yeah, every product we buy, we can just scan it so easily with this app. She even supported us in our day-to-day kind of life with different recipes and nutrients that would help support, healthy growth. And also what's really important is we eat out quite a lot, so we thought, oh, that's going to be really difficult, we're not going to be able to do that anymore. But she just helped us decide, like, when we're out, what kind of options there were, and it makes eating out a lot easier now as well, because we're so informed now. I feel like I know everything about it now. So it's good because you build up your own independence and you don't have to rely so heavily on, because they've done the groundwork and they've informed you so well that you don't have to rely so heavily on them. Eventually you can break away and you're educated yourself to help support your child. The service was great. We managed to find a group of experts that used an evidence-based approach to solve what we thought were all our problems. Now our problems aren't really so big. Neve is a fantastic dietitian. She's so knowledgeable about what she does. She's professional, she's great with the kids, really, really friendly with the kids, and they've built up a trust with her. She knows everything, anything you ask her, she's there with an answer for you. During the assessment, she made us feel really comfortable and at ease, and we were just able to speak about all our concerns and just made to feel like it wasn't such a scary prospect. She deals with people all the time with all sorts of different feeding issues and different diet problems, and yeah, she was really, really good.